Hello, it's an amazing time. We're going to have excellent time together in mental math. If you can hear me, type 1 in the comment section. Welcome to class at Learning Base Africa. If you can hear me now, type 1 in the comment section. If you can hear me now, type 1 in the comment section. I hope you are all excited. Let me know if you're excited. Type 1 in the comment section. Yeah, I can see the students. Amazing, amazing. This is the class I like so much. My students are always very active. I can see Michelle. Yeah, I can see Michelle. I can see Foladara. I can see other students of mine right here. You're welcome to mental math class at Learning Base Africa. So at Learning Base Africa, we make children develop massive interest in mathematics and also in other subjects. So I know you are ready because you're ready to enjoy tonight's class, right? Good. So I want to know if you can see my screen. We'll be learning mental math strategies tonight, and I'll be writing what we'll be dealing with now on my screen. If you can see my screen, type a word. I'll pick one word from my screen and type it in the comment. There are many on my screen. Just type one of the words you can see on my screen in the comment section. I just want to be sure that you can see my screen. Awesome. Wow. Yeah, thank you. Keep typing, keep typing. Whatever you can see on my screen, type it in the comment section. Great. All right, so let's dive into the class immediately. So, how do we divide numbers by 5 without using a calculator? Because the goal of mental math is to help you learn how to do calculations in your head. So, at Learning Base Africa, lots of our students can do calculations in their head. All right, without using a calculator, even without using the pen for calculation, we just think it, then we get it. We do the calculation with our brain. Okay, so that makes us faster than other friends of ours in the school. So we are faster when we sit for examination, when we answer mathematical questions during examination. We are so faster because mental math has helped us to attain that level. All right. So now straight to my screen. How do we divide any number by 5? The first thing you need to do is to double the number, okay? To divide any number by 5, the first thing you need to do is double the number, Write your answer. Okay? Write your answer or know your answer, because most times it's math in the head. Then introduce a decimal point. Introduce a decimal point before the last digit. Double the number in your head when dividing by 5 and introduce a decimal point before the last digit. All right? Double the number and introduce a decimal point. So let's see some examples of division by 5. Number 1. Let's start with a very simple number. Now, 11 divided by 5. Now, it is 11 that we're going to divide by 5. So it means that we will double 11, then we will introduce a decimal point. So the doubling means multiplying that number by 2. That's the meaning of doubling, all right? When you are meant to double, it means multiply the number by 2. So when we double 11, that will give us 22. Introduce a decimal point before the last digit. The last digit is 2 on the right here. And I'm going to introduce a decimal point here. So our answer is 2.2. Anytime you're dividing by 5, just double the number. Now, how can we quickly divide 14 by 5? The first thing you're going to do is to double 14. It means multiply 14 by 2. That's the meaning. So when I double 14, I will get 28. And introduce a decimal point before the last digit. The last digit is 8. The decimal point will be written before 8, which makes our answer 2.8. That makes our answer 2.8. Now, we'll keep moving on. We'll move higher from these numbers. What if you are to divide 43 by 5? Let's divide 43 by 5. Double 43. When you double 43, you're going to have 86. Introduce a decimal point before the last digit. That will make it 8.6. I hope you're following. Now, the next one is for us to double 89, okay, because we are to divide 89 by 5. So what's the double of 89? When you double 89, you're going to have 178. Okay, when you double 89, you're going to have 178. Now, introduce a decimal point before the last digit on the right. The last digit on the right is 8. Introduce a decimal point before 8. So that makes our answer 17.8. So look at it now. We've been able to divide 4 different numbers by 5 without using a calculator, without counting the numbers and beginning to divide by 5 one after the other. Okay, so me writing it on the screen or on the board is for you to see how it can be done. First question time. This is my first question time. I want to know those who have been listening, all right, for like about 5 minutes. Let me see if you have been listening. Now, my first question will give you 3 diamonds, okay? This first question will give you 3 diamonds. If you get the answer right, I'll ask you to give yourself 3 diamonds. Now, the first question. What is 18 divided by 5? Type your answer in the comment section. What is 18 divided by 5? Fantastic, fantastic. I can see the answers coming in. Amazing. I can see the fast thinkers. I can see that my students can actually think faster. They can do calculation faster. They can do calculation with speed and accuracy without a mistake, without using a calculator, not even the pen and the book. Amazing. Wow. Awesome. So if your answer is 3.6, you are correct. Give yourself 3 diamonds. If your answer is 3.6, because that's actually the answer, give yourself 3 diamonds. Question 2. Question 2. I believe you're ready. What is 39 divided by 5? What is 39 divided by 5? I'm going to start a competition shortly. So this is just an introduction to the competition, all right? Competition between boys and girls. I'm going to see the winner tonight. For me, Mrs. Adeolu, I'm supporting boys. I know my girl to support boys tonight. All right, so what is 39 divided by 5? Wow, this is awesome. This is awesome. Wow. I'm really enjoying this class, you know. This is great. Wow. So if you type 7.8 as the answer to 39 divided by 5, give yourself another 3 diamonds. Give yourself 3 diamonds if you type 7.8 as the answer to number 2. Give yourself 3 diamonds. The correct answer is 7.8. The correct answer is 7.8. So reward yourself with 3 diamonds. Question 3. 77 divided by 5. What is 77 divided by 5? Yeah, what is 77 divided by 5? Fola has given us her answer. Waiting for others. I can see Michelle. Awesome. Evans, correct. Wow. Patricia, wow. Charles, these are my students. If you want me to mention your name, you have to type your name beside your answer. Amazing. Ifeanyi Chuku, great. I like that. Greatness. Mire, wow. Joanna, great. I love your answers. Your answers are correct. Enlighten. Amazing. Correct. Correct. That's amazing. Okay, so let's do it together. If your answer is 15.4, give yourself three three diamonds. Give yourself 3 diamonds. If your answer is 15.4, give yourself 3 diamonds. Okay, so the answer is 15.4. 77 divided by 5 will double 77. We have 154. Then you introduce the decimal point. So that is 15.4. So we want to go higher. Everybody type go higher. We are moving higher, moving to bigger numbers. So type go higher in the comment section. So more examples. How do we divide bigger numbers by 5? If I have 117 divided by 5, I can also have 316 divided by 5. Then I can also have 732 divided by 5. Can you see now that we'll be dealing with big numbers? So once you are able to give answers with small numbers, big numbers will just be so easy for you. Now let's look at the first one, which is 117 divided by 5. What is 117 divided by 5? Let's do it in our head together. Let us double 117. That is 234. All right. Then you introduce a decimal point before the last digit. All right, so double 117 is 234. Introduce a decimal point before the last digit. The last digit is 4. Now the decimal point will be written before 4. So 117 divided by 5 is equal to 23.4. 117 divided by 5 is equal to 23.4. Now let's move on to number 2. I hope you are excited. Now, number 2 says 316 divided by 5. What is 316 divided by 5? We're going to double 316. Now, I want you to learn to hear the numbers. Learn to hear the numbers. Don't try to see the numbers, all right? In mental math, you need to learn to hear the numbers. So when I say 316, it means we have 300, then we have 16. So double of 300 is 600, double of 16 is 32. So that will be 632. So can you see how I was able to double the number in my head? 316. Double of 300 is 600. Double of 16 is 32. So that is 632. Then you introduce a decimal point before the 2. Then your decimal point comes before 2. That's 63.2. 316 divided by 5 is equal to 63.2. So anytime during the examination, while you are having a long step to show in math, and you come across numbers to be divided by 5, this is how you can quickly do it, all right? Now let's move on to number 3. Number 3 says 732 divided by 5. We are going to divide 732 by 5. Hear the numbers. Listen to the numbers. Don't try to see. Try to hear. So that is 732. So double of 700 is 1,400. That's 1,400, all right? Double 700 as multiply 700 by 2. Then double 32. That will give you 64. So 1,400, 1,400 plus 64. That will give us 1,464. Now introduce a decimal point before the last digit. So that is 146.4. So 732 divided by 5 is equal to 146.4. I hope you got that. Now let's move on to the fourth question before we begin our competition for this time. All right, so what is divided by 5? 480 divided by 5. So like I said, hear the numbers. Listen to the numbers. So 488. Let's double 488. 400 doubled is 800. Double 80, 88, we have 88. Double 80, we're going to have 160. Add up 160 to 800, that will be 960. Then double 8, we are left with 8. Double 8, that is 16. So 960 plus 16 will give us 976. So double 488 is equal to 976. Then introduce the decimal points before the last digit, and that gives us 97.6. So 488 divided by 5 is equal to 97.6. I hope you understand. If you are following me, give me 100 in the comment section. Give me 100 in the comment section if you are following. Amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. Now it is question time, diamond time. It is question time. It is diamond time. So let's see who can divide large numbers by 5. I believe the boys are ready. Now, for these questions, I want to see whether the male or the female will win. To know if the male or the female will be fast at giving me answers to this question. So, number 1, I believe you're ready to calculate using your head. You're not going to use your pen because everything is called mental math. All right, we have to do math in our head. Now, this first question says 218 divided by 5. Type your answer and type male beside your answer if you are a male. If you are a female, type female beside your answer. That's all that I need. Type male beside your answer before you post it. If you are a female, type female beside your answer. You're to post it. Make sure you follow the instructions strictly. If you know you want to win, do exactly what I've just said. Okay, 218 divided by 5. I'm trying to see the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth. So I'm going to choose the first 7. I'm choosing the first 7. Let me see the first 7. Who's going to take it? Who's going to have the 3 diamonds that I'm going to give to you tonight? 218 divided by 5. Double 218. That will give you 436. Introduce a decimal point, that is 43.6. So let's see who wins, whether the male or the female. Okay, Fola typed her answer first. She's a female. Followed by Michelle. Wow. Followed by Patricia. Oh my God, the boys, where are you? Followed by another girl, Ketrel. Wow. I need to choose the first 7. I already have 3. I already have 4 girls. Followed by Olamide, male. Amazing. Followed by Charles. Followed by another female and another female. So I was to choose the first 7, but right now I have more. 1 2 3 4 5. So out of the first 7 answers, the girls won. So congratulations to the girls for this first answer. But if your answer is 43.6, make sure you give yourself 3 diamonds. Give yourself 3 diamonds if you got 43.6. 43 points. Now the next question. Here is the next question. What is 399 divided by 5? What is 399 divided by 5? Type your answer and type if you are a male or a female beside your answer. Type your answer and type if you're a male or a female. Make sure you're doing this math in your head. 399 divided by 5, double 399, and introduce the decimal point. Wow, 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 wow. So immediately I'm going to write who got the answer quickly. So right now I have Fola. Fola typed her answer first, 79.8, which is correct, followed by, so she's a female, followed by a male. Good. I want male to win this. Followed by Michelle, which is a female, followed by the correct, I'm only choosing the correct answers. I have a male. Wow. Ketrel, female, followed by Patricia, now followed by Charles. Okay, okay. Followed by another male. So for this question, the boys and the girls have a draw, okay? They have a tie. We have a tie here. So 399 divided by 5 is equal to 49, 89, 79.8. That answer is 79.8. So when you double 399, you have 798. Then you introduce a decimal point. Next question for everyone. For this question, I'm going to give you more diamonds. So if you got the answer to number 2 correctly, give yourself 3 diamonds. Give yourself 3 diamonds. If the answer to number 2 is correct, if you typed 79.8, give yourself 3 diamonds. Fantastic. Okay, next question. So what is 1,127 divided by 5? Let me see the fastest. For this question, I'll be choosing only 5. Only the first 5. What is 1,127? Hear the numbers. Do the calculations in your head, not with your pen, not with a calculator. Make sure you do the calculations in your head. 1,127 divided by 5. So 1,000, double it, you get 2,000. Double 127. If you double 100, you have 200. So that's 2,200, and the double of 27 is 54. So that is 2,254. Introduce a decimal point before the last digit. Amazing. This is amazing. I'm seeing the answers coming in. Wow. Wow. Awesome. Lots of students are getting the right answer. Okay. Wow. Now let's do it together. Let's do it together. Now, if we do this together, it means we are to double this number. Anytime you are dividing a whole number by 5, double that number. The number is 1127. When we say double, it means multiply by 2. When you multiply 1127 by 2, you're going to get 2254. Now, after getting this particular answer, introduce a decimal point before the last digit. The last digit of this number is 4. Then a decimal point comes before 4. You can see it right on my screen. So the answer is 225.4. 1127 divided by 5 is equal to 225.4. If you got this answer correctly, let me see. Let me see those who got it first, whether they are females or males. Let me see those who will win this particular one. So the first person who typed the answer was Fola. Fola typed 225.4, which is correct. She's a female. The next person is a male, okay. The next person didn't write whether he or she is a male or a female. Okay, Michelle is a female. Let's see, Ketri is a female. Okay, the next person is a male after Michelle, after Ketri. Then we have Charles. Charles is a male. Wow, we have a tie right now. We have a tie right now. And the next person is a male. For this particular question, the boys have won. Question 3 goes to the boys as the winner for our class tonight. So for this question, because the boys win, all right, I'm giving them 5 diamonds. Okay, I'm giving 5 diamonds for this question. So if you got the answer right, if you type 225.4 for yourself too, give yourself 5 diamonds. All right. So I hope you enjoy this class. If you enjoy this class so much, type 1000. Type 1000. Yeah. Okay, the girls, you won number 1 and 2. You got the answers for number 1 and 2. So that was enough. So the boys have gotten the answer for number 3. Okay, don't worry. We'll stop here for tonight and we'll continue another time. I hope you enjoyed this class. Type 1000 again. So I'll see you some other time. Make sure you read very well, study very well for your examination. And I want you all to pass your maths examination. So make sure you make good use of this mental math, and I'll see you some other time. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you. We love you all. This is Learning Base Africa. Make sure you click the subscribe button and make sure you click the like button. All right. Like this class tonight. Thank you. See you some other time.